Now, when I heard this story, it really captured my attention. And I was wondering, like, why would you have to do this? But then the audio that was captured on here, I'm just saying I can understand because I remember, and shout out to my daughter's mom, like before we ever let my daughter go to daycare, we were very, very cautious about when to send my daughter to daycare and who to let her go to daycare with. It ended up being kind of like a family friend owned daycare, which is the one we ended up using, which ended up being a great, great choice. So shout out to them. We were very, very fortunate that we didn't have any issues because when you have stuff like this going on with kinder care and you think that these are people that you can trust, like a name and a brand that you can trust, and they break your trust like this, it's just really, really difficult to deal with. So if you read the title, let me give you guys a quick disclaimer before we dive into the story. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And we have yet another story coming out of San Antonio, but thank goodness that the children are okay. And I'm getting this story from KSAT.com, so thank you for the article. Two employees of a San Antonio daycare directed profane language towards young children, with one of the women even threatening to harm the kids in her care, according to audio recordings, which I'll play them for you guys. If you can't handle that type of audio, then this might not be the video for you. Hit that red X in the top right corner and exit this video because the language is going to be bad. You're going to hear some of it. Some of it will be bleeped out, but you might hear some of it. The nearly 7 hours of audio recorded by a small device sewn into the toddler's jacket in December has caused the daycare's parent company to permanently ban both of these workers from its facilities, and I think they made the right choice. Hernandez made the decision to buy a small recording device and implant it into her 20-month-old daughter's jacket after suspecting that the child was being mistreated while in the care of Moss Rock Kinder Care in the 2700 block of Moss Rock on the north side. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I would much rather err on the side of a parent being cautious and just saying, you know what? Why is my kid behaving differently? It must be something going on at that daycare. And if you just be on the cautious side, and I don't blame them at all. I really don't. The audio recorded on December the 20th captured one employee making the following comments to young children in her care. And I will play that video if y'all want to hear it. I'm going to go and I'm going to beat both of y'all. Beat. B-E-A-T. I'm going to beat both of y'all. That's what I'm going to do. Next quote. I'm about to throw some bitch swings at some of y'all right now. Grown adult talking to babies, literally babies. Next one. Get up and move. Sit down, baby whimpers. Sit your ass down. Come here and sit down now and say the child's name. Next quote. You better not be playing with that soap because I'm going to leave that soap in your hand or you're going to eat it with baby cries. Get away, go sit down. Next quote. Touch it and you die. Next quote. Sit your ass down. Next quote. Just get away from me because I will end up in jail. Next quote. Talking to babies. You're an asshole. Next quote. Talking to babies. And I quote. Shut the fuck up. And said the child's name. Go, and they put the name, they redacted the name. Get your ass over there and start jacking off over there. Talking to babies. Next quote. You're nasty. baby cries. At another point, the woman says on the recording, "I'll start being violent just for her." It's not clear in the recording whether the woman is talking about a child or a parent who recently visited the facility. There's a lot more to read here. I think I'm going to skip some of this because I want to get straight to the video. Go to ksat.com for the rest of that. Let me give you guys the fair usage. Just listen to the video. It says it all. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Man, if anybody was ever going to do jail time over words, I think it should be in a case like this. This deserves some prison time. Maybe even a couple of years. What do you guys think about that? If you guys are watching, hit that thumbs up to share this video so more people can see it. More importantly, please leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Here we go.
You're disgusting. You came in with this poop. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna beat both of y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't care if you're with your blanket. I just don't want to hear you. There. You're fine. There. You're fine. I'm about to throw some bitch swings at some of y'all right now. Shut up and move! Sit your ass. Sit your ass down. Come sit down now. You better not be playing with that soap because I'm going to leave that soap in your hand and you're going to eat with it. Get away. Go sit down. Touch it and you die. Sit your ass down. Go! Go! That's not combining. Just for her. Well then go to your bed if you're done. Lay down. So just get away from me, because I will end up in jail. You're an asshole. Shut the fuck up. Go. Get your ass over and start jacking off for it. You're nasty.
Y'all heard that.
Concerned about the treatment of their toddler at a San Antonio daycare, a husband and a wife sewed a recording device into their kid's jacket.
The audio then captured employees using profane language and one even threatening to harm kids in her care.
I'm gonna go and
Like, you could tell she hates kids. How do they even get a job? I don't get it. You flat out lied to get this job. You love and care about kids and want to work with kids. I do not understand that.
I'm gonna beat both of y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. You're a
KSAT investigates the stunning recordings and the fallout for all sides involved. Here's Dylan Collier.
Just weeks after enrolling their daughter at Moss Rock Kindercare last fall, Aaron and Carly Hernandez noticed a drastic change in their 1.5-year-old's behavior.
She had started being really violent, hitting, kicking, screaming.
After witnessing an employee refusing to give her child water, Carly took a page from a spy novel and in December sewed this small recording device into her daughter's fur jacket. For nearly 7 hours, it recorded 2 employees of the Early Childhood Learning Center cursing. One of them repeatedly berated the Hernandez's toddler and other small children inside the facility.
You're nasty. I'm about to throw some swing for some of y'all right now. Touch it and you die. Go! Go! Now stop combining. Just for her. Just gonna wait for me, because I will end up in jail.
Aaron had anticipated nothing much being recorded by the device, but after the couple downloaded the audio files,
first thing that she said to me was, "We're not sending her back there," and she had tears in her eyes.
I just felt really deceived and just devastated for my child.
Carly reported the employees to the San Antonio Police Department and Child Protective Services. Both agencies said their investigations are ongoing. Detectives in particular are looking into whether the recordings constitute terroristic threats. Neither woman has been criminally charged.
At least one group, the National Association for the Education of Young Children, is no longer accrediting the location as of late February. Staff at the daycare declined to speak to KSAT and instead referred us to immediate contact for their parent company.
Thank you for calling KinderCare Education.
Shortly after reaching its voicemail, KSAT received an email statement from KinderCare calling the employee's behavior unacceptable and that both women will never work for KinderCare or any of its brands again.
I trusted these people, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that again.
For KSAT Investigates, I'm Dylan Collier.
They should never be allowed to work around any children ever again. They shouldn't be allowed to be parents, and they should potentially face jail time because what they did to those babies is criminal. It is criminal in nature. It is hateful. Why don't they have their pictures out there? They don't have their names out there. And they're just like, well, they're not going to get criminally charged. Yes, they did get fired. But at the same time, I think that they should be permanently banned from being around children. Shouldn't be parents, shouldn't be mothers, and should potentially look at facing jail time. And that should be on their record. The fact that it's not, they're going to be able to fly under the radar, to be able to do like how cockroaches do, and they'll just go find another place to be able to nest and continue to be damn pissed. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's kind of pissed me off, but leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know, should they do jail time? Is that too much? Am I saying too much? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you.